What if the NP is the bully? Today's question is from an RN who is wanting to know how to deal with an NP who is bullying them and talking to them in a condescending manner. I would love to say that this is a rare thing, but it's not. Unfortunately, there are NPs out there that develop this power trip that is very aggravating. I don't know what it is, but they forget where they've came from. And it's frustrating. Frustrating for all areas of the team, especially the nurse. The bedside nurse struggles with this one because one of their own who used to walk in their shoes is now treating them like garbage. And this particular nurse wants to know what to do. This is the short answer. You should treat every bully the same. I don't care what they do, who they are, what their rank is, and how they interact, where they interact with you. It doesn't matter. You should deal with a bully the same way every single time. You need to confront them. You need to have support, and you need to have your ducks in a row. First and foremost, you need to decide you're going to confront them. You're going to address them. Okay, confront's a very strong word. I wouldn't say confront because then that implies a fight. Shouldn't do that. You need to address the situation in a very professional manner. You need to address them. So you need to plan how you're going to do that. Are you going to do that by yourself? Are you going to do that all your work? Or are you going to put it through it? I would highly recommend you do it in person and not in an email. Do you want support? Meaning, do you want a fellow RN? Do you want your boss? Do you want their boss, their manager? Do you want another physician present? Kind of gather the troops, gather intel. The next step is to figure out if what you're feeling is just an interpretation or if it's really going on. Is it a repetitive behavior? Are you the only one that's feeling that way? Ultimately, you need to address and have a conversation with this particular NP. And I would start the conversation with, hey, are you aware that when we talk, I feel that you're being this way. You make me feel this way. I would like to know what it is we can do to correct this. And make sure you make it about both of you, not pointing fingers. Don't ever point fingers at people because then they just go on the defense. I mean, let's be honest here. Most NPs aren't out to be that person, to be mean and hateful and condescending and bullyish. So it could just be a mistake. It could be a misinterpretation. It could have been they had a bad day. Maybe it's the words they're using, the mannerisms they have. You need to explore these things with that person. You don't go through a third party. You need to eliminate the middleman and have a conversation with them. I don't care how long you've been doing this job. You could have been on the job for 2 days, 2 hours, 2 minutes. Nobody deserves to be bullied in our profession. So you need to cut that string quickly. You need to make sure that it doesn't continue to happen, not only with that particular NP, but anybody else. Any other nurse, any other NP, any other provider, doctor, anybody from anybody, anywhere in the medical team you should not be subjected to the lateral violence and bullying that they are experiencing. So advocate for yourself and figure out how to solve the problem. Is it you? Is it them? Is it a combination? Listen, y'all don't have to like each other. They could not like you. You cannot like them. You don't have to be BFFs, but you got to work together. You got to maintain professionalism and have mutual respect for one another when it comes to your specific responsibilities when taking care of the patient.